There comes a time in history when silence becomes betrayal, and today that time is upon us. While the world sleeps under the illusion of peace, a storm brews in the land of the prophets, Palestine. The cries of the innocent echo across the skies, yet the world remains deaf. But this silence, it won't last forever. Because when Al-Aqsa bleeds, the hearts of the believers awaken. And what follows is not just a response, it is the beginning of the final battle. No one doubts the power of Allah, the Lord of Glory. He can do whatever He wills. Nothing is impossible for Him. But the real issue in today's world isn't what we're being shown. The real issue is what's being deliberately ignored: Palestine. Today, the world is silent. Muslim rulers are mute, global powers are blind, and humanity is numb. But if something major happens in Palestine, if Masjid Al-Aqsa or the Dome of the Rock is martyred, then remember, a storm will rise. A storm that will tear through the skies of the Arab world, and Muslim youth will rise from every corner of the earth. This is that honor, that dignity, that will shake the seemingly dormant ummah. Even those distant from religion, negligent of prayers, when the sanctity of the mosque is violated, they are ready to lay down their lives. The mosque was built overnight by those with burning faith, but my sinful heart couldn't become prayerful in years. This very spirit will lay the foundation for what's coming: Malhama al-Kubra, the greatest battle. What is Malhama al-Kubra? Malhama in Arabic refers to a butcher shop, a place where bodies are torn apart. This won't be just a war. It will be a river of blood. On the day of the conquest of Makkah, Hazrat Sa'd ibn Ubadah, R.A., overcome with emotion, declared, "Today is the day of vengeance." But the Prophet Muhammad corrected him, saying, "No, today is the day of mercy. But the coming battle won't be vengeance. It will be a test of the ummah, of faith and of survival." Where will this battle take place? The battlefield is the same as mentioned in the Bible's book of Revelation: Armageddon, Har-Megiddo, a high valley located between Lebanon, Israel, and Syria. This is the very place where the final great war of the world will happen. This isn't just an Islamic prophecy. Christian and Jewish scriptures also mark this place as the center of the final battle. Prophecies and the beginning signs. The process has already begun. The 1990 Gulf War, which Saddam Hussein called the mother of all wars, that was the starting point of the prophecy described by the Prophet in Kitab al-Malahim. What lies ahead is Malhama al-Kubra, not just a war, but the final battle between faith and disbelief. It will be a battle, not a war. Just like Badr, Uhud, Khandak, short-lived but decisive, the plan of Christian Zionists. This group, though Christian, fully supports Israel. They call themselves Christian Zionists. The American magazine Trumpet openly declared, "The last crusade has begun." They even consider the Roman Catholic Church as their enemy. They aim to take over Israel and Palestine to establish a new Crusader state, just like Europe did during the First Crusade. They are slowly advancing through NATO forces: Bosnia, Kosovo, Macedonia, now Cyprus. And the final target, Jerusalem. The role and contradiction of the Jews. Interestingly, practicing Jews, those who truly follow their religion, were originally against the creation of Israel. Their belief was that their savior, Messiah, would come and take them to Israel himself. But the Zionist movement pushed religion aside and founded the state. Now even religious Jews have joined this state, especially those from places like Brooklyn, USA. This is not just a Palestine issue. This is a battle of faith, a war that has been foretold for centuries, where Muslims, Christians, and Jews will all participate according to their end-time prophecies. And if Masjid Al-Aqsa is truly attacked, if the land of Palestine is completely trampled, then the sleeping spirit of the Muslim Ummah will awaken. Summary. The world has entered its final phase. Powerful forces are preparing for the ultimate confrontation. With each passing day, we are moving closer to Malhama al-Kubra. This is not just history, this is the future. And if the Ummah fails to wake up in time, history will repeat itself. But this time, the ending will be very different if we stay silent today. If we think our only responsibility is to watch the news and move on, then remember, when the battlefield is set tomorrow, there will be only one question. Where were you when Masjid Al-Aqsa was burning? What did you do when the oppressed were being crushed? This war is not just of bullets. It is a war of conscience, honor, and faith. And those who remain silent in this battle will forever be criminals in the court of history.